You got it. And it's just amazing to me how much people don't know. No one has taken the time to look at these symbols and words.
Well, let me ask you this, and we're going to come back from break and go through it. The monkey charm in Hindu religion, what does that symbolize?
Well, it goes all, like I said, it's just a huge subject on ancient religions. We can talk about that later then.
Okay, well, let's come back and continue with the world agenda. Why are they openly announcing world government, world taxation, world regulation, and saying we've got to get behind Obama? And then Henry Kissinger saying Obama will bring in the New World Order on CNBC. Obama will bring in the new age. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Maxwell is our guest.
Do you understand how dark it is? How far down the line we are? How late it is?
Jordan, before we go any further, fire out your website for folks. We're going to post it on PrisonPlanet.tv right now as well. We're live on PrisonPlanet.tv, not just on the radio. There's several sites out there, but what's your main site?
JordanMaxwell.com. Try and keep it simple. Just JordanMaxwell.com.
And I hope we don't crash your servers today like last time.
Well, I know, but last time we were talking about a possible project that the two of us might do. I would like to do an hour and a half minimum of a 90-minute presentation, put it on film, and do it right. Because I've never been able to do any of my work, with the good technological stuff that's available today. I don't have, but I would like to do something on this one symbol that I was telling you about, because I am totally convinced that if the people were to see what I'm talking about, it's very difficult to impress anyone just talking about something. You'd have to see it. But if I could do something with this subject that I've been working on since '67, like I said, for 40 years I've been looking at one symbol and one subject that has captured my imagination. And today it's everywhere. It's in newspapers, as I said. Everywhere you look is the symbol that I have been working with and looking at for a long time. And the implications are just staggering. Hollywood has been pouring. Today, Hollywood is pouring out this symbol everywhere, in movies and television and songs, especially in music. So I've just got some very, very impressive and important stuff that I really would like to one day be able to do something.
Sure, we'll do it. We're going to do it soon. I'm finishing this Obama film, and I'm just been waiting for you, Jordan, since we're talking about it here on air, to tell me the best way to quickly come out to California for say a week, shoot it in a proper setting, and then get direction from you how you want it laid out, and we can get it done very quickly. But also get it done very well.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to have you see, I'd like to do a PowerPoint presentation, which I have it pretty much already done here on my computer. But and I have terabytes of material. I mean, just enormous amounts of material on these subjects. But I'd like to run this whole story by you and have you, see the progression of where I start and where I end with this symbol, so that for the first time you will see the importance of what I'm actually talking about. Because I believe, it's just my belief, that if you were to see what I have amassed over these 40 years, it will be staggering to anyone seeing it.
Well, let me make a wild guess at it, Jordan. The elite are preparing the Earth for the arrival of an entity. That's what they believe.
That's right. Exactly. And as far back as the ancient world, they were using a particular symbol. The ancient kings were, and the ancient princes were using this symbol everywhere. And as I said, the Greeks used it. That was used in Egypt. It was used in Babylonia. And especially was it used in the Roman Empire. And then, of course, coming into Britannia and into Europe, it was everywhere among the royals of Europe. And now in America, it is everywhere. And unless you go back to the beginning and see what this thing really meant and trace it through history and begin to see how ancient this apparatus really is, it's not going to really hit you until you see it. And when you finally see it for the first time, it will be shocking to the world to know this stuff goes back thousands of years. It's
Jordan Maxwell, why is Kissinger and others hailing Obama as the one that will unify the world and bring in the New World Order? Or is that wishful thinking? I mean, why would they be saying that now about a leader?
I think that they already, because of the symbols that he's using, because of the symbols, words, and terms that he's using, it implies for me that this is a very long, well laid out plan that I was seeing already, and back in '67, they were laying out the words, the terms, the strategy, and how it was going to come about, the words that would be used, the symbols that would be used. And now to see this happening today with Obama tells me that this is the combination, this is the final blow on the earth of something that I've been aware of for 40 years, and the world has been talking about for thousands of years. It's a very powerful story once you finally see it.
Well, stay there. Long segment coming up. What is this force, this dark force that whether people believe in it or not, the elite believe in it, and everything they do is designed to bring this in? Stay with us. JordanMaxwell.com is his website. Our sites are Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. Stay with us. We are back live with the real legend in the fight against the globalists, the New World Order, Jordan Maxwell, JordanMaxwell.com. And, Jordan, I'm about to be out of town for a few days, but if you really want to do that, just try to figure out a time, a place, how you want to do it, and do it as quickly, but also with the quality that you want. So I'd be honored to work on a film and present your findings to people. And I'm honored that you've said that you'd like to work with me. Separately, in the 27 minutes of airtime we have left here today, I want to explain to people whether they believe in the supernatural or not. The elite do, and that's a fact. And there's different mystery religions, but they all basically have the same tenets as you go up the pyramidal power structure. But you're saying in your research the highest level cult is this sunrise cult or the morning star cult. And clearly, Oprah Winfrey's, her symbol, governmental symbols, Obama, we are seeing it more and more. They believe they manifest the power by that. And when you study the beliefs of this cult, let us in on a little bit of your own research on that and why this is such a dangerous time and so horrifying for humanity in your research.
Well, it's hard to put into words. As I said, you need to. It's not something that I could just come out and shoot for a couple of days and it's done. No, this subject is too big. I've got quite literally hundreds and hundreds of documents, pictures, photographs explaining this story, because it is not easy to talk about. It's not easy to tell because it's too simple to just mention a particular cult and a particular symbol. Nobody gets the effect of it. It's when you sit down and you begin to see how Hollywood has used this, how the motion picture industry, how the news organizations, the symbols that are used in government, the symbols which are used in federal and state seals, and going back into the British Empire and tracing it back, then you begin to see how all-encompassing and overwhelming this particular subject is, and this particular symbol is.
And Arthur C. Clarke. Yes.
But then you begin to see, for the first time, how massive this web of conspiracy really is. It's massive. And I'm just appalled that not being able.
You're saying, how do you express a huge research that is the continuity of human history and this great mystery?
That's exactly right. And I'm at a loss to do that because I don't have the funding to do something like that. I've got all kinds of professional people on the West Coast in Hollywood who know me and who know that my work has served as a mainspring for many television shows and movies and books and all kinds of people are using my stuff over the years because I share it freely with everyone in Hollywood, and I've been here for 48 years, so everyone knows that. And they've used stuff directly out of Da Vinci Code, used things directly out of my videos. The whole concept of the conspiratorial apparatus founding America, I've talked about that many, many years ago, and the Knights Templars, All of that I've been talking about around in Hollywood for years. But I've got something Hollywood doesn't have yet, and I've had some movie offers coming to motion picture companies coming and wanting to do a movie on it, on this one particular symbol, this one particular work I'm talking about, and I've turned them down because I know until this thing can be done right, I don't want to put out.
Well, Jordan, last time we talked and you brought this up to me, just tell me what your blueprint is and how you want it done, and if you do want me to work on it with you, I'd be glad to. But regardless, just get it done. Get this information out to people, regardless of who does it. Well, make sure you get it done.
Well, I know, because I don't want to leave this planet until this work is done, and it's something that has caught my attention for over 40 years. I've been looking at this one subject, and it's very, very powerful stuff. And I can't think of anybody that could do more with it than you.